And then we're going to go to your calls. But first, Bob, the naked body scanners. Do you believe, as I do, this is an outrageous push to make people capitulate and submit to government? Because if you'll let them record your naked body, you'll put up with anything.
Psychological warfare. You've got it. You got it nailed. Phil Watson's two articles, the first two articles, and tomorrow's the end of the U.S. section on this body scanning. It's dreadful. But it is to demean people and bring them down to the level that they can be handled like cows or other kinds of animals. This is what it's all about, control. And this phony baloney African from Nigeria supposedly blowing up a plane. Give me a break. You've seen the background on this young man and his father, haven't you?
Oh, the whole thing's completely staged. The sharp-dressed man leading him on. The second bomber found. The FBI lied. Now they admit it. I mean, this as they launch the body scanners, it happens. As they launch the attacks in Yemen, it happens. Completely staged. Right as the cruisers and troops land, the bombing happens. I mean, perfect timing. Same M.O.
That's correct. And, you know, every time that we and others put together all this information and expose it, and it gets all over the country and then all over the world, again, we've got them on the run. And I'm telling you, I truly believe this. We're killing them. They don't know which way to run. Everything they do just turns into a pile of dung. And this scanner thing, and isn't Chertoff on the board of one of these scanner companies?
Yeah, and he consults for the other one. He's making money hand over fist. He recommends it. He orders it before he leaves office. They build him, and then he makes money off of it.
Just a criminal enterprise. That's what Wall Street, banking, and our government are all about today. It's just right in your face. And they just don't care. They will care later when we get all of these people out of Congress who really shouldn't be there, who are on the take, and we can maybe have a decent government. And that's up to you listeners. You've got to get these people out of office, as many as possible, so we can have a shot at getting our country back. And if that doesn't work, we get serious problems.
Well, they fooled the public into thinking Obama was going to stop what Bush did. He accelerated it. This trick won't work many times. It is a one-trick pony. People are finally realizing there's a shadow government of private criminal corporations. And as people identify the real enemy, I really do see the momentum completely shifting in our direction. And the globalists, nothing they say is believed anymore, but they just continue with the fraud.
And that's going to dig the hole deeper for them legally. As far as lawsuits and criminal actions, they will come in time. Of course, unfortunately, a lot of them will die off, but it doesn't mean you can't go after their estates for all the money they've stolen. I mean, Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan Chase and Citigroup are three blatant examples of real criminal enterprises. I mean, these people will stop at nothing. And I know what they're doing because I was in that industry for so long. I understand how it works and these things that they do. And, you know, the SEC is nothing but an appendage of Wall Street. They don't do anything to the large firms. They were told of Madoff's scam for 10 years, over and over and over again, and did nothing. And the reason why, it was a CIA Mossad operation. Mr. Madoff went to court. Nobody was allowed in except the attorneys. There was no evidence. There was no other people brought into the picture. I mean, there were hundreds of people involved in this thing. Hundreds of millions of dollars was stolen.
Are you kidding? $100 billion.
Yeah, that's right. The first figure I got was $140 billion. They claim it's 80 or 90. It doesn't make any difference. It's a lot of money, and a lot of innocent people got hurt.
And he's one of the founders of the NASDAQ. They're all involved in this stuff.
That's right.
Unbelievable.